Brad over at Lee Myles at the Lancaster Avenue location again. This week we're working on a 2010 Audi S5. We're replacing the clutch in it. This car has about 90,000 miles on it. Car came in with some symptoms. It was hard to get into its forward gears. Clutch pedal felt a little stiff. Actually had a grinding into reverse, which is a pretty big concern, so you don't want to do damage to that transmission. So what we had to do is we had to take the transmission out of the vehicle in order to replace that clutch module. So this clutch is a little different than your typical clutch you would find on normal cars, since this is more of a sports car per se. So if you want to come on over here, I can show you what we call a dual mass flywheel. You can see how it rotates there. Basically, that's why they call it a dual mass. So basically, it's two pieces. Now, this flywheel would typically bolt to the engine, which it does not. This one you actually insert into the transmission as an assembly. You can see here you have your clutch disc, which would go inside, and then your normal pressure plate, which would go on top of that clutch plate. So once you have your clutch disc properly aligned and the pressure plate bolted to your flywheel, you would take this entire assembly and put it inside the transmission bell housing. Then you're ready to put your transmission back up into the vehicle and reinstall it. As you can see here, there's quite an empty space here where the transmission would have been if it wasn't here on the jack right next to me. As you can see here at Lee Myles Transmissions and Auto Care off of Lancaster Avenue in Reading, Pennsylvania, no job is too big or too small for us to handle. We have many years of technical experience, especially with transmissions, because that's our specialty. So if you think you're having a problem with your clutch or any other problem with your vehicle, give me a call at 610-775-3820. Ask for Brad. I'll tell you to bring it on down, doing a no appointment road test, and we'll see what's going on with your vehicle.